Hello.
Hi Megs, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Had sun's out, so that's lovely.
Beautiful day. Yeah, it's like spring here. It's
It's
gorgeous.
coming. I can feel it. It's like in the air. It's
Yeah.
happening. Thank you for chatting to me again. I just had another question for you in all your wisdom. I've got a couple of decisions that I need to make about some like new job opportunities. And it's amazing that I feel like I've got options, but I've made the list of pros and cons to kind of see where I want to be, but I didn't know if there's another way to sort of settle on what feels right, because I don't want to go and make a decision and then be like, oh, actually, practically it seemed okay, but actually it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, sure. Um, and I think that using as many different kind of decision making processes can be like really, really helpful. So
Mm.
writing a list of pros and cons and chatting to different people can give you a real kind of cognitive sense of it.
Yeah.
You kind of using your head, being really logical.
Mhm.
There's also other ways that you can use your body to give you feedback. So um, it's called somatic work. So it's how can we use our body in order to give us a sense of whether or not something's a good decision or a bad decision for us? Does it feel right for us? Or
Okay.
doesn't it feel right? So if you wanted to, we could just run that really quickly.
Yeah, please. That would be great.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
called embodied yes or embodied no. So
Okay.
we can kind of pick a, so you could have a, shall I go for this job, whatever this job
Mhm.
is, as your big question. But what we do in the exercise, and we'll do it, we'll run it like really quickly,
Mm.
is get a sense of what yes feels like in your body,
Okay.
and then get a sense of what no feels like in the body. And then
Right.
you can ask yourself, do I want to take this job? And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
notice what you notice in your body. So the first part of the process is to pick pick an example of a
Mhm.
question that would be an absolute resounding yes. So it could be, do you want to eat a certain sort of food, for example, something
Right. Yeah.
really love. Uh,
Mhm.
so is there a food that you absolutely love that you go, oh yeah, I definitely want to eat that?
Oh, always ice cream.
Uh,
Any sort of frozen treat.
okay. And is there a particular flavor ice cream that you'd go, that is a definite yes?
Probably like cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Okay.
Yeah.
Cookie dough ice cream.
Hmm.
So if I ask you, Megan, would you love to eat some cookie dough ice cream?
Yeah, please.
Okay. And as you say yes, please,
Hmm.
what do you notice in your body?
It feels it's very like central. Um yeah, almost like a kind of like I'd say like a blooming, like it's sort of like a spreading like in the center of my chest of a
Yeah,
like it's like an eagerness.
an eagerness, a blooming in the center of your chest.
Yeah.
Kind of blooming in the center of your chest is that blooming in the center of your chest?
It's warm.
Uh-huh.
Um kind of like yeah, warm, and I think because I naturally associate warmth with like lighter color, it feels like a sort of a yellowy,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, like ooh, like cozy.
Yeah. Okay. So a warm yellowy. And does that warm yellowy have a size or a shape that's in your chest?
Not I don't know if necessarily a shape, kind of it's sort of like just like almost like a puddle. So it's like got wobbly edges.
Ah, okay. Wobbly edges. Okay.
Mm.
And it's in the center of your chest, yeah?
Yeah, like right in the middle.
Right. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. So we're going to pause that there, check
Okay.
that out. Um, and now I'm going to invite you to think of a question. Maybe we'll stick to food, something that you'd absolutely go, no way, not in a million years. I definitely don't want that.
um, I think maybe courgette. I've never
Courgette.
been, yeah, I've never been a fan. I know it's good for me, but I'll eat other things that are good for me.
Okay. So if I ask you, Megan, would you love to eat some courgette?
No, thank you.
I can see on your face.
No, thanks.
Brilliant. Okay, so as you say no, thank you, what
Mhm.
are you noticing in your body?
um it's like a tightening, and it feels very, rather than like, obviously before it was very like warm and like encompassing, it's very like sharp and almost like up through, like from the floor to like the top of my head,
Right, okay.
or like, yeah, like a pole, I guess, like,
And it's from the floor to the top of your head.
yeah.
Okay. And what kind of pole is that pole that's from the floor to the top of your head?
Very like cold, and
Cold.
yeah, almost like metal, and just very like sharp and sort of certain.
Yeah, okay. And does the pole that's cold, that's like metal, that's
Mm.
sharp and very certain, does that pole have a colour?
I get like metal, like silver. Yeah, like just the color of cold metal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
And there's a cold with it,
yeah.
and there's a tightening.
Yeah, it feels like everything sort of like like with, as the pole goes up, everything in me goes no.
So it tightens as the
Yeah.
pole goes up.
Mm.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so you've now got a sense of what yes feels like in your body,
Yeah, yeah.
what no feels like in your body.
Mm.
So as you think about a job,
Hmm.
um, that's maybe one of the options that's being offered,
Okay.
what do you notice? So do you want to take blah blah job?
I think, yeah, it's very, I'm a lot more aware of like physically what I'm doing. Like I'm in my head a lot about it, obviously thinking of the practical decisions, but like what we've just done, now that I'm focusing more on how my body feels, it's like an instant reaction.
Yeah, and is it
Um,
a yes or a
a yes at the moment. Yeah.
yeah? Okay,
Yeah, which is really nice.
yeah. So you've
That's
got
so interesting. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was that visceral.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
that's so cool. Okay,
So
thank you so much.
that's a small snippet of somatic coaching for you there, Megs.
I love that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna use that with everything now. Be like, does this feel right? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Amazing. Thank you so much. That's so helpful.
Yeah, brilliant.
Amazing. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your day, but thank you so much.
So lovely chatting with you.
Lovely to chat to you. I will see you real soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.